Today, we've got a serious topic to unpack. Let's dive in. So, the wife of Sirajuddin, a well-known religious scholar from Malappuram district in Kerala, died during childbirth at home with no medical assistance. This was her 5th delivery, and she tragically passed away. The post-mortem report is in. Excessive bleeding was the cause of death. Forensic experts say if she'd been taken to a hospital in time, she could have been saved. Now, Sirajuddin, he's been running religious propagation and sermons on his YouTube channel, forced his wife to give birth at home because of his rules. There's a hospital with excellent facilities right near their house, but he wouldn't let her see a doctor. Why? Religious beliefs. Reports say his wife was in agony, begging to go to the hospital, but Sirajuddin refused and made her deliver at home. After she died, he even tried to bury her body without telling anyone. Now, let's rewind a bit. A week ago, a video went viral on Kerala's social media. Picture this: about a dozen women brought onto a stage. Some had their eyes covered, others were in hijab, most of them were in hijab. An ustad steps up, calls out each name and says, "These women all gave birth at home." They're paraded on stage, congratulated for it. On social media, Islamic believers went wild, clapping, celebrating, making it a huge deal. People sent me that video. Tons of you did. I watched it, and after I reached out to senior gynecologists and other senior doctors, I asked, how can this even go further? Because the video didn't mention any complications. I spoke to 7 or 8 senior gynecologists, and they all said the same thing. This is extremely dangerous. They told me, sure, in the old days, home births without hospitals were common. But doing that now, if the mother or child isn't seen by a doctor from the start, it's risky. From the moment a woman starts carrying, she needs a doctor. Regular checkups are a must. Here's one issue. The husband might have a positive blood group, while the woman carrying has a negative blood group. They say that's a complication. There's a real risk of death. What you see in this delivery isn't the end of it. Further down, both the child and mother can get complicated. That's exactly what happened to Asma, a 34-year-old woman. Her 5th delivery at home. She was killed. I'm not saying died, I'm saying killed. Bleeding can happen. Heavy bleeding can happen. If surgery is needed, it has to be done. Today's lifestyle isn't the old lifestyle. I've heard stories about my grandparents. 8 deliveries, all at home. But the food they ate, their lifestyle, completely different. It's like North Pole and South Pole. That's how they lived. Men, women, they were hardworking. That's how they kept their homes going. Back then, they say there was no money. You had to work hard to survive. That life's gone. We're in the digital 21st century, full speed ahead. Husband and wife still have relations like before kids are born, but saying 5 deliveries isn't simple. These religious scholars are shoving this into your heads. Doctors told me it's a massive risk to have 5 deliveries like this. They say the woman herself will end up gone, and that's what these guys want. Their agenda is to destroy women. That's what they've learned. They push this as part of their religion. That's it. Marry 4, enslave someone. When they do this, educated women need to stand up. I've checked with multiple doctors scientifically, and that's why I'm breaking this down in this video. I'm not a doctor. I'm not in the medical field. I'm a journalist. So I ask people who know this stuff. Delivery, it's hugely complicated, not simple. From the moment she's carrying, it's a big deal. There are so many cases. Tests are needed. All of it has to happen. The child's health, the mother's health, both need checking. But these extreme religious believers, they want women delivering nonstop. Why? They see women as farmland. So I'm telling my Muslim sisters, take this seriously. Don't listen to these guys. They're drunk on religious madness. They want to marry 3, 4 women, whatever it takes. They've cooked up this new thing. This is the religious way. No doctors. That's old news. They saw doctors back then too. We've got traditional healers here, the traditional kind. I'm not talking ancient history. 50, 60 years ago, there were traditional healers. Snake bites, traditional healers. Today's different. Science, medicine, that's how it works. That's the lifestyle we're in. Home births, no doctors, no checkups, no tests, not checking the child's health, not checking the mother's health. It's a dangerous hidden agenda these guys are running. Next up, this is for the educated Muslim community. If you start home births like this, think about a hospital. I mentioned economy. That place's economy, a hospital or a decent clinic, has a gynecologist from your community. A woman, she studied, became a doctor, and she's there. Your people seeing a doctor from your community? Fine, that's happened. There's an economy there. In that society, that community, that village or area, there's this many doctors, this many workers, this many nurses. Won't the doctor lose their job? Gynecology is the backbone of a medium-level clinic or hospital's economy. Start home births and your community's doctors are out of work. Add it all up. That's what these foolish idiots are saying. Then who'll build a hospital there? If they do, it's a loss. I'm not just talking hospitals. A local community, a neighborhood, there's a hospital. Inside, there's a lot going on. Things are tied together for a community to live there. Everyone's in a network. Change that whole network, lose the hospital. If someone gets sick, where do they go? Think you don't need a hospital when you're sick? You're heading back to the old century? That's what I'm saying. These guys, madrasa fools. No sense. That's why they're out supporting Hamas and terrorists. Dear sisters, I read Asma's report. I thought about her life. Her whole family did this. 5 deliveries. Then she was killed. Police looked into why. Even Kerala's government, when a campaign like this pops up, the health minister should step up and say, don't do this, it's wrong. They're silent because of the vote bank. I'm dead serious here. These religious scholars are out to ruin a generation, a women's community. They've got no knowledge, no education. If they do, their only agenda is destruction. You've got to push back hard. Women, stand together. These guys will run. They're cowards. This is deliberate. Religious extremists are behind it. They're a danger to society. Now they're destroying women with home births. Today, even if you deliver at home, later on, the child can face complications. Gynecologists handle it all. Complications will happen. Without proper medical care, the odds of the mother or child dying are sky high. Women have to step up and fight this publicly.